So, what's the real cost of a promise? In this deep dive, we're jumping into a really pivotal chapter from Khalid Hosseini's The Kite Runner. It's a journey that walks this incredibly fragile line between hope and, well, absolute despair. And it all hinges on one single, life-altering commitment.
Our story really kicks off with this line from Amir. See, he and Sohrab have just escaped the nightmare of Taliban-run Kabul, and they land in Islamabad, Pakistan. And the difference is just staggering. It's not just another city. It feels like another reality altogether. It's this vision of peace, of what could have been, and it's a world away from the chaos they just fled.
So in Islamabad, it really seems like safety is finally within their grasp. But as we're about to see, the scars they're carrying are still painfully visible.
I mean, you can just feel the relief washing over Amir. Think about it. Islamabad has clean sheets, spotless bathrooms, hibiscus trees lining the avenues. It's a complete universe away from the bloodstains on the walls that haunted their room back in Kabul. For the first time in what feels like forever, they can actually just breathe.
But here's the thing. While the world outside has changed, the world inside Sohrab has not. And this image of him is just haunting. He's physically safe, yeah, but he is completely trapped inside his own trauma. He's just gone, withdrawn, rocking back and forth with the light from some kid show flickering in his empty eyes. That sanctuary, it's really only skin deep.
And this fragile piece, well, it's about to be totally shattered. But it leads to this moment of incredibly profound and honestly heartbreaking connection at a mosque nearby.
Suddenly, the whole scene just flips. Amir wakes up in the middle of the night, in this dark, strange room, and his heart does what he calls a sick lurch. Sohrab's bed? It's empty. And just like that, all the relief of Islamabad vanishes. It's replaced by pure, cold panic.
And then that stark reality just crashes down on him. He was gone. After everything, after all they've been through to get here, the one person Amir is trying to save has just disappeared. You can almost feel the fear yourself.
Amir, frantic, finally finds Sohrab near this huge, beautiful mosque. And it's here that the boy's silence finally breaks, revealing what's really been eating him alive. He isn't just sad or scared, no, he's drowning in this profound guilt. He truly believes he's damned forever because he defended himself against his abuser, as if. And this is the absolute gut-wrenching core of his trauma. Amir asks him why he's glad his parents aren't alive to see him, and this is his answer. He feels so tainted, so ruined by what happened to him, that he thinks he's unworthy of his own parents' love. He feels, in his own words, dirty and full of sin. And in this moment, this pit of despair, Amir makes a promise that changes absolutely everything. He offers Sohrab a future. He offers him a home, a real family. This question is so much more than words. It's the first real glimmer of hope Sohrab has had in a long time. It's a lifeline out of the darkness.
But that heartfelt promise, it's about to slam headfirst into the cold, impersonal walls of bureaucracy. And that beautiful new hope, it's almost extinguished before it even has a chance. So they go to the U.S. Embassy, and an official there just systematically tears their hopes apart. First, boom, no death certificates. You can't legally prove Sohrab is an orphan. Second, boom, there's no functioning government in Afghanistan to help. And third, well, U.S. policy itself actively discourages these adoptions. The entire system, it seems, is just built to say no. And as if that wasn't enough, the official leaves Amir with this chilling line. It just hangs in the air. It's more than just a bureaucratic warning. It's this grim foreshadowing of what could happen if Amir fails to keep his word. Okay, so next, Amir sees an immigration lawyer hoping for some kind of loophole. But what he gets is this list of absolutely heartbreaking options. I mean, just look at them. None of them are good. But that last one, the one the lawyer calls the best shot, it's the most devastating. It would mean Amir has to break the one promise that matters most. Never, ever sending Sohrab back to an orphanage. So now Amir is just grappling with this unbearable weight, right? He's caught between the promise he made and a set of choices that are all, frankly, impossible. Now, when Amir tries to explain that it might take a while to get to America, Sohrab tells him this beautiful, simple little story. He says waiting is like not eating sour apples. You just have to be patient and they'll get sweet and you won't get sick. It's just this pure, innocent moment that shows how completely he trusts Amir's promise.
And this is the moment that trust just shatters.
When Amir, out of desperation, brings up the lawyer's idea of a temporary stay in an orphanage, Sohrab's entire world just collapses. His plea is filled with the absolute terror of betrayal. Adults have lied to him his whole life, and now he's terrified Amir is just one more.
But just as all hope seems completely lost, the story takes another huge, dramatic turn. The phone rings late at night. It's a call from America, and it brings with it an unexpected, almost miraculous piece of good news.
This is it, the way out. Amir's wife, Soraya, has been working an angle on her end, and her relative, a guy with connections, thinks he can get Sohrab a humanitarian visa. This means no orphanage, no waiting for years in Pakistan. It means they can go to America. Together. Now.
You can just feel the pure, unfiltered joy in this moment. Amir is ecstatic. He rushes to the bathroom where Sohrab is taking a bath and just shouts the amazing news through the closed door. The nightmare is over. Hope won.
But when he pushes that door open, that triumph instantly curdles into horror. The hope is extinguished in the most brutal, nightmarish way possible. The silence behind the door wasn't peace. It was something else entirely. And all that's left is Amir's raw, animalistic scream.
You see, in the end, even with the best intentions, just the idea of breaking his word was enough. For a child who had already lost everything, it was a death sentence. And it leaves us with this devastating question. What's the true cost, not just of a broken promise, but of a promise that was simply put under too much pressure?